So you see the Texas Rangers and what they added this offseason, a couple huge signings in Corey Seager and Marcus Semien. And hopefully that adds to the Texas lineup as they try and compete in 2022. I want to know from each of you your three favorite lineups, your three best lineups in baseball right now. Mikey?
All right, well, I think we're going from 3-2 to 1.
Yep.
So third, I have the Toronto Blue Jays. So when I look at the Toronto Blue Jays, who comes to mind? Well, you got George Springer at the top of the lineup, Bo Bichette hitting rockets with good hair, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. crushing you, Teoscar Hernandez. I mean, the list goes on and on. Gurriel Jr. And then Matt Chapman, oh my God, he's going to hit like 5 or 6 in the lineup and just rake. Phillies, I think it's a little surprise for some people, but I love this lineup. You got Harper, Castellanos, Real Muto, Gene Segura's there. They added Schwarber. Here we go, the Schwaba bomb. Reese Hoskins. I think Alec Boehm's going to be a guy that's going to surprise some people. He might hit 8 in that lineup. Best lineup. I mean, look at it. I mean, these guys. The names are. It's crazy. Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, Trey Turner. I mean, the list goes on and on. Max Muncy. I'm so happy he's healthy this year. And Will Smith's very underrated. You got Turner, both Turners. We need Bellinger to have a good year. And then, AJ Pollock, who signed what a $60-70 million deal, is going to hit 9. It's a 9-hole hitter for your team.
Unbelievable.
I mean, they're totally.
It's like we were in school and Mikey was looking at my paper because I'm close to the same thing he's got.
Well, I think folks knew the Dodgers were going to be in the top 3, but also Toronto.
Listen, I don't know, man. Toronto, for me, I look at that rotation. I look at this lineup and go top to bottom. They got a lot of great veteran players, but this young core of guys and Bichette and Guerrero, Hernandez, I mean, these guys, just a ton of thunder. The one lineup that I have is a little different than Mikey. I think the Braves, man, this lineup is loaded. You know, Rosario, Albies, bringing in Matt. You lost Freddie Freeman, man, you just go get Matt Olson. Austin Riley is a guy I think is going to have a huge year. Marcelo Ozuna's back. Adam Duvall drives in a ton of runs. Dansby Swanson's hitting down the order. Alex Dickerson even hits. Darno. But you're right, Mikey. The Dodgers are the creme de la creme. I mean, you talk about these guys flat out. They get on base. They're tough outs. They hit for average. They hit for power. You know, these guys top to bottom. Taylor's back in the mix. Bellinger's one of the keys for me, man. Can he come back from that injury and be what he was in 2019 when he was the MVP? To be determined, but I tell you what, those are 3 pretty good lineups right there.
Yeah, and you go to some honorable mentions: Houston, the Red Sox, Yankees. I mean, there are a lot of teams.
White Sox.
They bring a lot lot of thunder.
Okay, well, I was just going to ask you. I was like, which team did you struggle
White
with?
Sox.
White.
You like the White Sox?
Thank you. Pandering, but I'll allow it.
Just to make you feel good now.
Well, last year in terms of most runs scored, Houston, though that lineup lost Carlos Correa, in Tampa Bay, the Rays. I mean, you wouldn't think it, but they got Knox last year.
They'll do it again. They'll do it again.
Yeah, they'll do it again.